And then segueing that in nicely, when we think about that short term or that medium term that you were just discussing there, Mike, we've pulled up here, Vic's article, Workplace 2021, get ahead of the new
Vik
normal.
Bangia,
There
my
you go,
man.
man. There you go. Your
Good
man.
friend
Your
of the
man.
Workplace Innovator podcast, that's for sure.
There you go. There you go. Nah, it's cool. This is a really nice article that he's written. And so when I first saw the headline, I thought Workplace 2021, here's a predictor of what's going to happen in 2021. Who's prepared to risk what they're going to predict for 2021 given where we are today? But actually, this is a really, really insightful article because in essence, what Vic's looking to do is challenge us to think about, well, how do you assess what your organization and your offices all around your portfolio need and how you actually going to deliver what they need? Understanding that every location is going to be different, every business is going to be different. Yes, there are industry data out there, industry data available, but actually what matters for your organization? How are you going to get at what your organization needs? And he starts with the employee's got to be center. Your employees at your organization that do the work that you need them to do, what do they need to be productive? How are you going to get to that? How are you going to then deliver that? And then he goes into the data. So how are you collecting your data? How are you using that data to then drive those decisions? And then obviously the nature of the work. What actually is going on? What are they physically doing? Again, we talked about it just a little bit earlier, the focus and the collaboration work, right? How do people do that? How do people in your organization do that? If you look at your organization, office to office, it's very different. The tasks are very different. So how do you assess those things? And he's put forward a couple of questions that everyone should be asking themselves. So what is your company's strategy to leverage technology, data to arrive at better, more accurate decisions that align with your business? It's fantastic. It's really, really cool. And the second one, what are your return to work plans? Are you prepared? Are you incorporating benchmarking for success? And he gives us some benchmarking there to use. So again, it's a really important point that Vic's making here. It doesn't matter what the industry is saying. Evaluate what your peers do so you learn their insights, but no other organization is the same as yours. No one has the same portfolio. No other company is made up of the same people. Therefore, your responsibility is to understand the people, the tasks, the functions that they do, and then deliver an environment that allows them to be their most productive.
Yeah, no one size fits all, right? For sure. And Vik is a thoughtful guy. I've known him for years, and I look forward to talking to him again soon. Verum Consulting, truth is verum in Latin for truth. So he's looking for the answers, and I earmarked this article. It was yesterday or the day before when he published it. I haven't had a chance to talk to him about it yet, but I look forward to doing so. But so much good stuff here, because you're right, Vik has always had that employee, end user, occupant in mind. He's a real estate expert. He's been a practitioner for many years at big corporations. He works with big clients. So he's seeing a lot of stuff here, and I can't wait to catch up with him, because I had him on my live stream, I think on the second or third week, so way back, 3-4 months ago, and a lot has changed since then. And now he's in that mode, as we are, of thinking to the future. And again, we can't predict 2021. We can't predict the future. No one. This is a great quote I heard the other day about expertise, and the fact that you and I talked to a lot of experts in workplace and real estate, and we always look for them for advice, but there is no one who is an expert on the future. And I love that quote, because it's unfair to put that type of predictive expertise tag on someone and expect them to guide us into something we just can never know. We can look at the data, though, and that's what Vik is all about, data driven, and then make some decisions. It's about these models. So think of it when we're talking about the medical scientists trying to be expert in helping public health decisions. They'll be the first to admit that all these models are flawed and they don't predict the future. And we've seen the models we saw about the spread of the virus have been nothing but wrong, but they're useful because it's a matter of using them to guide decisions, which then hopefully will sway or adjust the outcomes in the long term. But to say, hey, here's the model, it predicts this many cases, this many deaths, all that type of thing, just look back in time and you'll see that all those models were wrong, and no one said they were going to be 100% correct. In fact, they don't expect them to be. They just expect them to help their decision making. So same here in real estate decisions. Again, I mentioned it yesterday. I don't envy leaders who have to make big decisions around leases and portfolios and space and all that type of thing. But Vik's got a lot of great advice here. I definitely think people should check the link below and read this article, because I'm all about setting a benchmark and then tracking your progress with data and helping to adjust along the way. Once the data changes, the data sets come in and we see new information. Again, to draw parallels to the health situation. As the models change, we need to adjust our behavior.